Hi there, this is Dina Coffee. So for my demonstration, we are going to make a homemade strawberry cobbler. We make homemade desserts quite frequently here in our home. We don't buy processed food, so we purchase fresh ingredients and we make our desserts ourselves. So for this strawberry cobbler, there are a few ingredients that you need. You need 3 cups of fresh strawberries, 1.5 cups of sugar, a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, a cup of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a melted stick of butter. And so I have already cut up all the strawberries here, and then you put the strawberries in a very large bowl, and you add 3 cups of sugar to the bowl. Then you stir them together so they can coat with the sugar, and then you let them sit. So after you put all these luscious strawberries in the sugar, you put it to the side, and then you add your dry ingredients. So there's 1 cup of flour. You have the half a teaspoon of salt. You also add a half a cup of sugar. And then you have to measure your 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So when you measure your baking soda, normally baking soda comes in a container and it has an edge at the end here. So you make sure that you scrape it on the edge to where it's nice and flat. And then you add that, 2 teaspoons. So like that. So once you combine all of your dry ingredients together, then you have to mix them very well to combine all the dry ingredients. So to your dry ingredients, you're going to add your stick of butter. And the easiest way that I do this is put the whole stick of butter inside the measuring cup, and then I microwave it for 30 seconds. So once that's microwaved, then you add your vanilla directly to the butter, and then you're going to add that to the dry ingredients. So we're also going to take and add a cup of So here we have our melted butter, and we're going to add our vanilla directly to the butter. So you're going to put in a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Then we're going to take and add this to our dry ingredients. And then add 1 cup of milk. Once you have all of this combined in the bowl, you mix it together. And you mix it slightly until it's mixed together pretty well, but you don't have to worry about lumps inside the batter, because if you mix it too long, then it doesn't work very well. It doesn't rise. So you gently mix it together. And then we're going to set this to the side. So after we have that mixed together, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to grease with butter a 15-ounce baking dish. So to do that, I just use a cold stick of butter and grease the pan. All the way around until it's well coated. So once you have this completely greased, then you add your batter to it. And then you add your strawberries on top. You place it in the oven at 375 for 35 to 40 minutes. And then you have a fresh strawberry cobbler. And the final cobbler looks like this.